Hello, this is Philip Davidov, and today we'll speak about painting icons from photographs. How much an icon should look like a photograph, or how little? How much should we preserve the personal features of the saint we represent? Especially actual this problem becomes in our contemporary time with beatification of a huge number of new saints, new martyrs. Epigraph. Art can create illusion, but it can never create life. Clement of Alexandria. Canonization of new martyrs and other saints puts a very special question in front of an iconographer. How much an icon should look like a portrait? How much it should represent the characteristic features of the saint? What makes a main difference between an icon and a portrait? Let's try to analyze this situation as a crossroad between theory and practice. Let's discuss where is the border between the art and theology. What can see an iconographer? Let's move on. The portraits can be very different. Ancient Greeks painted their portraits on jade. People of ancient Rome decorated their villas with the portrait. Inhabitants of Fayum Oasis in ancient Egypt commissioned their portraits so after their death their personality could be recognized by these portraits. We're not going too far into the history of portraits, but let's think, what were the purposes of these artists? What qualities were important for these artists to render on their images? Iconography is a very particular type of art. We can say it melts together several different concepts. Creativity becomes responsibility, and theological concepts can be embodied with rotten egg. How can all this happen? Icons are not relics. They're not objects of beauty, and they're not made for church decoration. First of all, they are an answer to a question. The earliest portable icons on board date back to the 4th century, and from the very beginning we see them as very special type of imagery, special type of art, helping to concentrate in prayer. And all the choices and decisions iconographer has to make in his work are also connected with this task. Creation of a tool helping to focus and concentrate standing in front of God. A portable Christian icon as an image is very concrete functional, and the creative energy of an iconographer used to always be tied up very tightly with the responsibility for the result. So the method, the goals, and the principles were always subordinate to the main goal, creation of an image for prayer. Let's get back to our portrait, or rather photographs of the saints.